Hello everyone, and today I thought I would do a quick makeup tutorial but only concentrating on the eyes. The reason being is I do get quite a few comments about my eye makeup and people wanting to know how I do it. Quite an easy little clip for you to follow. I just show you how to blend the different colours to get that smoky look. So I hope you really enjoy it, and I'll see you at the end. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm putting a nice light colour on the top of my eyelid. It's going to create a nice base colour. It's lovely and bright, and it sort of opens up my eye area. Just packing on that colour to cover the whole of the eye socket on top of the eyelid. You can use whatever shade you want, any eyeshadow colour you like. As long as it's a nice light colour, I think this works best, especially when you're making a smoky effect, unless you're going for a very dark brown smoky effect. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting the transition colour, and the colour I'm going for is a nice rusty colour, and I'm going just above the crease, so on the outside edges, going above the crease. It's quite a nice warm colour for my complexion. You can choose whatever colour you want to use, but this is what I would normally do. I'd go for a sort of a lightish transition colour because I'm going to go a bit darker on the actual crease on the bone area. But just above the bone, this is what we call the transition colour, and this is what we will blend in with the crease colour. It'll all become clear later on, trust me. So at the moment I'm just blending. Might look a little bit ridiculous at the moment, but it will all come together fairly soon. It's just light strokes that I'm using and a nice fluffy brush because you don't want any harsh lines. Right, so now we're getting onto the crease. So that's, I just go just on that crease where the bone is, just above the socket, and I'm going for a nice plum colour. I'm using a longer brush and a sort of stiffer brush so that you can get work into the crease and it's more angular. You need a firm brush for this. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a nice 3D effect now. So I've got the light colour as a transition, and I've got the rust colour, which is a deep sort of plum colour, onto the crease. And I just blend that into the corner of my eye, on the crease above the eye socket. You can use any combination of colours. The trick is to have a light colour on the eye socket, dark colour onto the bone crease area, and a light sort of mid colour for the transition colour, which goes above the bone area. And then you sort of blend everything in together. So now I'm blending, again going back to a nice fluffy brush, blending the two colours together. Now I'm going to go for a black in the corner, just on the outside. And this is where we're going to create a nice smoky effect now. So again, I go into the crease and on the eyelash area. You can see, as you're going along, you can see how it's coming along, and you Just know when to stop really. You think, well, okay, is that okay? Shall I stop there? Yeah, okay, I'm going to the other eye now. And you just keep blending and working it until you know that it looks just right. You can always keep touching it up as you go along. Sometimes I use a magnifying mirror when I'm doing my eyes, just so that I can get it just right. Especially as your eyesight gets worse as you get older. Sometimes a magnifying mirror is so much better. So now I'm going back, I'm using the brush that I used for the crease area, and I'm going back to that plum colour, and I'm blending the plum in with the black. And this is where you get that smoky effect. So you don't see harsh lines, it's as if the two colours are merging into one. It's a very gradual look. So now I'm going for a very vibrant pink colour, and I'm just going on the top with the pink. Not too much. You don't want your eyes to look sore, but just enough to give it a bit of lift. And you blend those with a clean brush, blend them. And as you can see, that's coming together a little bit now. I'm going to highlight just under my brow area, and I'm just going to use a highlighting powder just under the brow, just to clean up that area. And it also makes the eye colour pop as well if you do that. And again, when you're doing this part of your eye, you use a flat brush, an angular brush, so that you can get a nice clean cut. I go down the bridge of my nose as well with the highlighting powder. This is optional, it's just something that I do for my face. All depends on the contour of your face and how you want it to look, really. Blending again. I know it seems like a lot of work, and you're thinking, how many more colours is she using? But you'd be surprised if you just add a little bit more colour as you go along and blend and blend and blend. It looks so much more natural than if you just stick it on and don't do the blending. It's so much better to blend. And it really doesn't take that long. I mean, this has taken me 5 minutes maybe. It's not that long at all. So I'm going back and I'm using the black again just to accentuate the eye corner where I want the smoky effect to go. And just above the lash as well. You see that's coming along now. So under the eye area, there might have been a little bit of fallout of the eyeshadow, but I'm putting some banana powder underneath the eye area just to give it a bit of a lift and to highlight under the eye. And I'm going to curl my eyelashes now. And then put my mascara. Some people would put their eyeliner on first and then do the mascara, but it's just the way I do it. I do my mascara first, because sometimes I find if I was doing like a liquid eyeliner and then I was to do my eyelashes, when you put the eyelash curler on top, if you've already done your liquid eyeliner, it could sort of disrupt the liner that you've already done. So I tend to do my lashes first, and when they're a little bit dry, I then apply my liquid eyeliner on the top lash area. It's just personal preference, really. Blending again. I like to blend, but you can see it's worth it. If you keep blending, then it looks a lot more natural and less heavy. So now I'm going in for my liquid eyeliner, and I think I'm using a Revlon one here. I've got quite a steady hand. I'm used to doing liquid eyeliner, but this might take a little bit of practice. But I just go above the eyelash area, and then I do a slight flick to the side. And for me to put the liquid eyeliner on the top lash, it just finishes and cleans the eye area, makes it look a little bit sharper, I think. There you go. Now I'm going to go for a gel eyeliner, and on the bottom lash area I never go for black, I go for a lighter colour. So I've got a nice sort of plum colour. I'm not sure what brand I'm using, but I always go for a gel eyeliner so it doesn't drag the under eye area. It glides on very gently, and this one doesn't smudge. Always try and go for one that doesn't smudge too much. You could use eyeshadow on the bottom lash area. Sometimes I use similar eyeshadow to the one that I've used above under the bottom lashes. It just depends on how you feel for the day, what you want to do. And now I'm putting like a highlighting eyeshadow just in the corner of the eye. I go for a white colour in one of my palettes. Just choose any white colour, and then I just put that in the centre. And then on the highlighted bits, just below the brow, just wherever you think the light should catch your face, that's where you want to see a highlight. And just subtle changes like that make a big difference. I then put a little bit of highlighter where that highlighted area is, just to make it glisten a little bit. And then in the corner of my eyes, when you put that in the corner of your eyes, it really opens your eye area up. But again, blend it in, don't make it look too harsh. Putting a little bit more pink in. Now I'm putting my mascara on the bottom lashes, just to finish the bottom lashes off. I'm going to just take away that banana powder that I had underneath the eye area, and any fallout of eyeshadow is gone now. And you can decide if you want, you can put some false eyelashes on. If you want a really glamorous look, very dramatic look, you can put some false eyelashes on. But this is the finished look. And it didn't take very long at all, did it really? So I hope you enjoyed watching this brief tutorial. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's little video on how to do eyeshadow. It's just my way of doing eyeshadow. Everybody does theirs differently, and everybody's got different shaped eyes, so it's just trial and error really. Just do what suits you. The trick is to blend. Keep blending. I don't have expensive brushes, I don't use expensive eyeshadows. I normally stick to eyeshadows such as Revolution, which is very inexpensive. You can get them from Superdrug or Boots. I go for Huda Beauty, which is a really good eyeshadow. Kiko is also very inexpensive and really good, very good pigment in their eyeshadows. So yes, just trial and error, keep blending, keep watching my videos, and if there's anything you'd like me to do, like tutorial wise, if there's anything you'd like me to do, please make a note in the comments section. I'll do my best to cover it. It just gives me ideas on different videos to show you, okay? All right, until next time, I shall see you soon. Bye.